I've sent men to go and find and retrieve the body. We cannot have somebody such as Hamlet going around and wreaking havoc as he is.
Of course not.
But we can't throw him in jail either, because the people love him. They choose to go off appearances rather than pure reason. But, however, if we make it seem as though we are calm-minded, fair people, and we make it seem as though our decision to send him away is very thought out, they may be on our side. So, for diseases, terminal diseases, such as this, we must either completely eliminate it or do nothing at all. What's happening?
My lord, we cannot get him to tell us where the body is.
Well, where is he?
Outside, under guard, awaiting your order.
Bring him to me!
Cut! Crap! Not too bad. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, but guys, come on. This is Shakespeare. Man, he was a man of the century. We need more emotion in it. Like a soap opera, like coma, Vicarious, you have AIDS, and you're 2 feet shorter. And action!
Where is Polonius?
At supper.
At supper where?
Not where he is eating, but where he is being eaten. For you see, a conference of worms are crawling in and out of him, devouring his intestines. Worms are the emperor of diet. You see, we fatten ourselves on other creatures so that we may fill ourselves. And worms will then fill themselves on us. You see, a skinny beggar and a fat king are nothing more than 2 dishes on the same table.
No!
You see, a man can use a worm that's eaten a king to catch himself a fish, and then he will eat that fish.
What do you mean?
Nothing much. Just that a fat king can also be digested through the bowels of a skinny beggar.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven. Send a messenger to search for him if you must. Or you can search for him in the depths of hell yourself. Either way, in a month's time, you'll certainly smell him as you head up the main hall.
Look for him!
Cut. This is terrible. It's not what I want at all. You guys, time is money. I don't need to tell you that, alright? We need more mojo in this. We need more pizzazz, you know? Like a West Side Story, when you have greasers. Head greaser, and action!
No need to hurry. He's not going anywhere.
Oh, Hamlet. You know I care about you just as much as I grieve for Polonius. That's why for your protection I'm sending you to England. Your ship is set to sail, the supplies are on board, and your servants are ready. All that's left is for you to go to England.
To England?
To England.
Good.
You'd think so if you knew what I was doing.
But I know an angel that can reach your mind. But okay, off the England. Goodbye, mother.
I'm your father, Hamlet. One who loves you very much.
Cut. This is terrible. It's not what I want at all. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm losing my mind just like Hamlet did. Just go back to normal. I'm tired of all this crap. Just go back to normal. Ready? Action!
For you are my mother. When you married my mother, you became one with her flesh. So if you are my father, then you are my mother. But anyways, off to England. Farewell, mother.
You too. I want you guys to follow him on foot. Board the ship as soon as possible. This is very important. Okay? Go on. Everything else should be prepared. As for the King of England, notes that will be accompanying them. King of England, if you care about me at all, and you should, since you can still feel the damage Denmark has dealt to you in the past, you should respect and fear us. Therefore, you won't ignore or forget any of my letters, specifically the ones where I order you to kill Hamlet immediately. He has a fever going on in my head, and you must cure me. I will not rest once I know it's not complete. I want him out of my life.
cut. This is terrible. It's not what I want at all. Good. Now get entertainment value to this movie. And action.
In return, any favor the king wishes, I shall put forth.
I'll do it, my lord.
Aye. Go softly then.
Aye.
Whose troops are these, sir?
They're of Norway.
And why are they here, sir?
They stand against some part of Poland.
And who's commanding them, sir?
It is the nephew of Old Norway, Fortinbras.
Is he intending to attack the heartland of Poland or some frontier?
To be honest, we gain very little from this small patch of land. It holds no more profit than its name itself. I wouldn't pay 5 ducats. 5. I wouldn't farm it. Nor will it yield for Norway or the Pole.
So the Poles won't be defending it then?
Yes, it is garrisoned.
2,000 men and 20,000 ducats would not be enough to start to settle this matter. For when countries are rich and have peace, they begin to quarrel amongst themselves. They are like an abscess within someone. It bursts and kills them. Nobody knows why. Thank you, Captain.
God be with you.
My God, everything I see shows me how wrong I've been. It tells me I need to be quick about my revenge. What is human being if he eats and sleeps? He's nothing but a beast! God didn't create us with this much power of thought and divine reasoning, capacity for reasoning, in order to not use them. Whether it's animal mindliness or the cowardice that comes from thinking. Thinking thoughts are 1 part wisdom and 3 parts cowardice. I do not know why I'm still alive to say I have to do this deed and why I have not already done it. I have the motivation, the willpower, the ability, and the means to do it. It's as plain as the ground beneath my feet that I must do it. Look at this delicate and tender prince who's willing to put his life on the line over a matter as thin as an eggshell. To be truly great, one doesn't have to fight for a good reason. No, one must simply fight for nothing, as if their honor was at stake. So where does that leave me, whose father has been murdered and mother defiled, ignoring these emotional and mental provocations and letting well enough alone? Meanwhile, to my shame, I watched 20,000 men go marching into their deaths for an illusion and a bit of land not big enough to bury them all. From now on, if my thoughts aren't violent, I'll consider them worthless!